to me what poetry tries to say with the word. You are the song, all the music my heart ever heard. I can't escape the air that I breathe, even speaks of you, and I'm not ashamed to say that I feel this way. I will stand before God, give you all that I've got. I can promise you I'll be true. I reveal here and now as we both take this vow. I am so in love with you. Words can't express what I confess with each beat of my heart. I'm overwhelmed with the passion I felt from the start. Our love will grow as the years.
Krishna and I met at a United Church camp back in summer 2014. To be honest, I didn't want to go, but after a couple persuasions, I did go, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. That summer, you know, you wanted to work, and who wanted to go to a summer camp? It really was one of the best decisions I ever made.
All right, so how did I meet Kadesha? So firstly, I met her over 6 years and 4 months ago at the Mad Saunders youth camp, and it was an experience. We were putting a group together to do praise and worship, and you know, it's awesome when you're just doing God work, you're seeking after Him, that you know He also is looking out for you. And so while in the group, I saw this young lady coming from the right hand of us, and I mean, I was just staring at her, and there was just a voice in my mind that says, this could be your wife. And so I had to refocus myself, and even up to now, she told me that while I was there with her, I seemed stern because, as I said, I had to refocus myself. But I never regretted going to that camp, and it just proved to you, when you put God first, you know, things will just work out. So I never forget that moment when I met her at the camp, just staring at her for the very first time when I saw her.
My first impression of Krishna was that him IP, you know, him always up front, everybody know him popular. So that was my very, very first impression, and I'm so glad that I was wrong.
All right, so my first impression of her, that she just had an ambience, you know, she just looked angelic to me, you know, when I saw her coming across, as I said before, and that she was just calm, and she just, you know, she just had a passion for God, you know, and I just loved that about her, the very first time I saw her.
Our first date was because of that camp. He won a ticket for two to see a movie at Palace Amusement, and I was the one that he brought. So that was our first date, and it was a very, very good date.
Right, so our first date, we actually went to Carib for our first date. It wasn't anything with the whole sparks and all of that, but what I loved was just to be around her. You know, when you find somebody that you're interested in, you just want to be around that person. And I just loved the moment, enjoyed everything, just being around her and just enjoying her company, basically.
My favorite thing about Krishna is that he's passionate. Anything that he sets his mind to, he delivers, and he does it to the best of his ability. I love that he is creative. I love that he puts others first instead of himself, and he thinks about others first.
Right, so it's everything, I'm going to be honest, but what really drew me into her was her passion. She have a passion for God. And person might think that it would be me that would be more, passionate or Christian minded, but I tell you the truth, she really has a love for God. If she feel like we're getting distant, she said, come on, we need to come do some Bible study, we need to do some prayer meeting or any little thing like that. So she really pulls me in and ensures that both of us have a stable connection with God. So definitely that would be one of the main things I love about her.
One message that I want to share with Krishna is that everything will be okay. With God in the center of it, everything will be okay. It's just us, and we will be alright.
My message for Kadesha is, baby, honey, I love you. I love you. I honestly love you. Kadesha, I just want to tell you that I love you and I adore you. Right from the very first time I saw you up to this day, I love you. I just love how you have a passion for God, and I can't stop saying that. I can remember, being injured in the hospital. You'd be there just every single day, no matter what. Being by my side. One of the days I came out of surgery and you were right there beside me, and I was like, is this an angel? You are one in a million. I don't see any other female out there like you that has the qualities that you have. You are beautiful, you are charming, you are just special to me, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you to accomplish certain things, get a home, children, whatever it is, and that we will just be together and be a force, just a force ordained by God to do great things. So honey, I love you. Can't wait for that day, for this moment.
Well, we are alike in so much ways. We love to sing. We are creatives. He loves to design things, and I love to design as well. He's outgoing, and we just love to try new things, especially technology.
Wow, so the likeness comes, as I've been saying before, we have a Christian minded. We're both Christian minded, so I appreciate that in both of us.
Different. Okay, in what way Krishna and I are different? I am the neater one. He's the one that has everything all over the place. He likes to stay indoors. I'm the type that likes to go outside and hang out with friends. He prefers to stay home and watch TV.
All right, if I had to find something to say we have a difference, it would be, I think I'm more athletic, right? So she's more easy back than I am. So I'm a bit more athletic. I like to run and support. So she kind of like relaxing a little bit more than me in terms of sporting activities, I'd say.
Krishna proposed to me when we were abroad one year. He was with his mom, and I thought that was very, very nice of him to propose in front of his mom, who he hasn't seen in such a long time. I was in my t-shirt, my hair was unkempt, and I was folding up clothes. And he just decided that, this was a special moment for him in his life, and he just went down on one knee and popped the question.
Wow. Alright, so she actually proposed to me, I'm just kidding. Alright, so the proposal was done in Florida And I wanted it to be a moment where not just for me, but for our parents. So I went by my mom. We both went by my mom and her mom as well. And what I did was I printed out some words on some piece of papers and I put them underneath the bed. And I started to pace the floor and so forth. And I said, boy, Kadi, I need to go make a step. And she saw me bending down, going under the bed, and she said, where are you going? I said, I need to make a step in the right direction. And so I just started to pull out the pieces of paper on it, and they were saying, will you marry me? And she was so excited. She was like, Jesus, yes, yes, yes. You know, and it was just an awesome moment to have my mom, her mom there, and for everybody just to share in that moment. And you know, we drank and we just embraced each other, and I love that moment.
What am I most looking forward to on my wedding day is to just say I do and walk down that aisle with him, you know, being married to him and being called Mrs. Beach.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing her coming down the aisle. Not going to be shedding any tears or anything like that, but I'm just looking forward to that moment when I'm seeing her and being able to hold her in front of everyone, you know, and give her that kiss, that anticipated kiss. So I'm looking forward to just that moment and just dancing and, you know, singing and all of those things and just having fun because it's going to be our day, you know. I'm just looking forward to everything. So, but most importantly, the kiss. Yes, the kiss. All right.
I love Krishna because he's just different. He is a Christian, and when I say Christian, he don't call himself Christian. He believes in God and he practices what he preaches. You know, he cares about me and he loves me unconditionally, and he shows it. He's my best friend and he's always been there for me. I can call on him throughout any time, and he's just an awesome person.
All right, what is there not to love? I said it before and I say it again. She's calm, you know, she's reasonable, she's caring, you know, she goes the extra mile to make you feel special. You know, every birthday I have, there's something coming to my office, you know, some cake or a basket or something. You know, she really gives it her all. She gives you her all, and she gives you her unconditional love. And so that is something very special to me, and I have to, when you find that in somebody, you have to cherish it and you have to ensure say it blossoms and grows. So definitely that's something I love about her.
One thing I would change about Krishna is that he's a perfectionist, and while sometimes it is good, it's sometimes bad, but he can work on it.
One thing. That's a tough question. Well, one thing I'd possibly change is maybe sometimes when she has a task to do and she's challenged, sometimes she kind of doubts herself sometimes. So if there's something I'd change, sometimes it's that, because I have to, you know, kind of motivate her sometimes, but that is understandable. But there's nothing really I'd say I'd want to change, but sometimes just to pep up her confidence a bit.
Or honeymoon plans. We will be here in this beautiful island of Jamaica, enjoying each other, enjoying the moment, having fun, swimming, anything that you can think of, we'll be doing it.
Wow. So we have plans. We have 2 locations that we're planning on going to, and we're gonna make it special. We're gonna make it special. So we're gonna keep it special.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, sideways and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say